The biology chemistry building is a very important part of Whitworth's future for several reasons. First, there just simply are no really good liberal arts colleges or universities that don't have strong sciences. We're one of the ones that do. We're fortunate. The problem right now is that our facilities need to catch up with the strength of our faculty and our students. We've got an incredible faculty and very strong students. I mean, if you just take the last 3 days, for example. 3 days ago, I learned of another one of our seniors. Actually, she graduated a year ago, who's been accepted to the University of Washington Medical School. This morning's front page on the Spokesman Review featured one of our biology professors. We've got a top-notch faculty and great students, but our facilities have lagged behind. Now, probably 10 years ago, they weren't that bad in quality, and they weren't really so inadequate in capacity. But in the years between 2000 and 2005, the number of science majors increased by some 50%, and the field changed. So when other schools were able to do new science facilities and we weren't, the difference between the quality of the facilities at their places and our places was even more dramatic than the time frame because of when it happened. There have just been advances for smaller universities that have put them in the places that large research universities used to occupy by themselves. And so now we've got to get the facilities that match our very strong students and faculty. Your strong students are going to be looking for schools with strong science programs. They won't go to a school necessarily for the science program alone. They'll want to go to the right school for them. But if it doesn't have a strong science program, then they can't satisfy their career goals, their educational goals, to be strong in science and technology. Now that applies to majors, but not exclusively to majors. Some people recognize they just need to have good science and technology backgrounds in order to live in this world, even if they're majoring in the humanities. If they're science or English, in both cases, you need a good science foundation. And so the best schools have strong science programs, and they recognize those science programs have relevance to every single student. One of the ways we describe the learning that takes place at Whitworth is in relationship. We form very close relationships with our students, whether we're administrators or faculty members or staff members. We're here for the students. Now, in an institution that defines itself on the relational aspect of the educational prospect, student-faculty research is huge. So we need a facility that will support a rise in student-faculty research. And this facility that we have planned will do that. It'll do that particularly well in the sciences, but it'll also provide spaces for other kinds of student-faculty research. So we're very excited about how well that supports our fundamental educational mission at Whitworth. If we were to be asked what part of 21st century society has experienced the most and the most rapid growth, we would probably be answering that science and technology are right at the top of the list. For that reason, there's an urgency to this science building. It's not only important, but it's urgent. And so we're all very amped up about this whole project, and we're going to get it done, and we're going to get it done soon.